What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aaron Berkshire. Thank you for checking out this video. If you appreciate the content and the information in the videos that I put out, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. Tell a friend, tell a family member, and hit that bell notification on. Today we're going to be talking about a comparison between Sony and Canon, and I'm going to compare some shots in this video as well. So let's get into this. Alright guys, recently you've heard me talk about the fact that I bought a Sony a7S III. So today I just wanted to compare a little bit of the features and talk about why I bought this camera after shooting on Canon only for the past few years. So it's just really a couple of features that I really love. All the video aspects of what the Canon R5 puts out. We also have a Canon R3, a Canon R6, and a Canon EOS R, which I'm actually filming this video on right now. I love all the features and video specs of the Canon, but there's something about the focusing when it comes to tracking a ball through the air. There's something about 120 not capturing audio, and there's just a couple other things that really, for me, hurt me in the sense of my workflow. And even another one of those things is how I can transfer files to my phone directly from the camera. On the Canon, I have to pop the memory card out or put it in my slot, connect it to my phone, or I have to go into the Canon app and then I have to search for what I want in the folder after linking the Wi-Fi, and it takes a couple minutes and it's just not that friendly and fast for me. Now the Sony, on the other hand, when I want to transfer a clip I just got or a photo I just took that I really love, it's really easy to pull up the barcode and then I just take a picture of it, scan it in the Sony app, and it transfers it directly to my phone via kind of barcode, and I just take a picture of it, and it really is quick and more beneficial for me. Now, when talking about the video clips, they both have great colors in their own ways, but Canon is more of a photography camera, even though it does do a lot of amazing video. I think that I love the photography side of the Canon more, and I do appreciate the video, like I've said, but there's something about the Sony video that I just find special, and then I get jealous of other Sony shooters when I see them. So I pretty much wanted to be able to shoot both, and I don't see an issue with that. This isn't a, I can only shoot Canon or I can only shoot Sony. There's nothing wrong with shooting both. If you want to be the best that you can be and have different kinds of gear, there's nothing wrong with shooting multiple different brands. I'm not endorsed by either Canon or Sony, and I don't have any kind of contract or anything with either company saying I can only shoot with one. So I'm going to take advantage of both. So when it comes to the Sony, I really do enjoy the look of the 120. I do enjoy, of course, all the logs and the autofocus. I enjoy all really of the focusing when it comes to the Sony. Every single time, we're going to talk about football and shooting football for a second. Every time I try to track the ball through the air on Canon, I've always lost the ball, the focus of the ball. For some reason, I've just never, even when I shoot wider, I'm never really able to just really catch the ball in focus. And that is a struggle of mine. But when I'm on my 70 to 200, when a QB threw the ball in the air my first night shooting, I went to a high school game and I tested it out, and on the 70 to 200, when the QB threw the ball, I was able to track the ball through the air, and when I went back in post and Premiere and edited it, I could see that the ball was in focus and it just looked really good, and I just liked the look of it. So I wanted to be able to offer both. Alright, so now I'm going to put on the screen a shot of the Canon shooting in 60 frames, 1080. And you guys can just kind of see the way this looks, see the way that everybody just kind of looks, the color of it and whatnot. Okay, and now I'm going to put on the screen a shot of the Sony a7S III in 60, 1080 so you guys can see what this looks like. Alright, so now I want to show you guys a little bit of the slow motion 120, just so you can kind of compare yourself, the difference between R5 120, Sony 120, and kind of how I'm shooting and just kind of what it looks like. So now I'm going to put on the screen a shot from the Canon R5 in 4K 120. Okay, and now I'm going to put on the screen a shot from my Sony a7S III in 4K 120. All right, so now I want to talk about photographs. Obviously, the Canon R5 is an absolute boss of a camera photo. It has 45 megapixels. You can blow these photos up on the side of a building, super huge, insanely beautiful photos. The color profile right out of the Canon when it comes to just the natural colors looks amazing, and really there's no other system out there that I think that looks personally as good as Canon when it comes to photography. But I don't want to take away from Sony and the photos that they take. I really enjoy some of the photos that I have taken recently on this Sony. I'm going to put some on the screen now so you guys can kind of see some of these shots that I've taken on the Sony. Now remember, the Sony is 12 megapixels, so even though it is better in insane low light, with less megapixels, you can crank the ISO a lot higher, and that's cool for photo, new school editing in Lightroom. We can noise reduction a ton there, but 12 megapixels, you're not blowing it up super huge, but as you can see, this is a very crystal clear, very sharp photo, great for social media, great for Instagram. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of both these cameras. Still new on the Sony. I can't wait to use it more. While I'm filming this video, I'm about to be shooting Monday Night Football, the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Cincinnati Bengals in Duval. And I'm going to be shooting on both cameras again. So I want to do another follow-up video just talking about the Sony and how good it is in low light, because I'm going to crank the ISO up super high for this nighttime Monday Night Football for Jacksonville Jaguars coming up in a couple days. So it's going to be darker, even though bright lights, it's going to be a little darker. It's a night game, so we're really going to test that ISO and test how high with little grain, what it looks like and whatnot. So I appreciate you guys checking out this video, and until the next one, peace.